oh god, it's laggy if I try to turbo that. Oh god. Huh. Quite the town we got here. A town filled with rich Septian deposits. So this is Mainz. It is in a rather inaccessible area, or place, is it not? Yeah, I gotta agree. Reminds me of Amorca village. Gap between here and the city is nothing to laugh about. Yes, the mining operations looks to be more or less fully developed. Hold on, what's the deal with that black vehicle over there? Is it used for transporting Septian deposits or something? Don't you think it's a little too heavy duty for something like that? It appears to be a special transport vehicle designed by the Empire's Rhineford company. The latest model on top of that. If it's that cutting edge, it must have cost a fortune. Perhaps it's the town mayor's private car. It's a possibility. Either way, we should try visiting him before anything else. Hopefully he can shed some light on the circumstances regarding the monster attack here in Mainz. Let's avoid using the bus, better to hike along the path. See, oh my, two handsome men at the same time. Is something wrong, man? Nope, nothing at all, mister. Welcome to Mainz. Please take your time to savor everything our town has to offer. The guy with the jacket's super cute, but the tall redhead looks like a total bad boy. Is there something wrong with her, or having a lady stare at you ain't the end of the world, Lloyd? God damn it, Randy. What's with the van parked in front of town? I'm no expert in vehicles, but that van is obviously nice. Just whose is it? There's Eagle Inn? Huh, I haven't seen you all around it before. From Crossbow City, I take it? Sorry to say, you did not come at a good time. Recently, wolf-like monsters have been rampaging through our town. They even hit our food store near the front of town. Jeez, what's their deal? Actually, I wonder, can I learn any recipes from just looking around? Welcome, if you want to order something, do it at the counter. What, do you have business with me or something? Let's go over here. Are these the rooms? Yeah. Oh, ho, ho. This place truly deserves its reputation as a leading Septium mining town on the entire continent. Of course, my lady, after all, you were able to strike quite the alluring deal with Mayor Bixen yesterday. As things stand, obtaining those beautiful Septium crystals is only a matter of time. I was unsure of what to do, but no longer. I'll be staying here until those crystals are finally mine. My lady and I have traveled from the Empire with the intention of purchasing Septium crystals. However, recently, monsters have been sighted near the town, or so I've heard. I can't help but shake thinking about it. Oh, hello there. Did you, or by chance, did you come to purchase some Septium as well? Oh, ho, ho. Good luck then. Rest assured, you will not defeat my superior mercantile tactics. Okay. First we saw them in Crossbell. Now they're over here. Oh, this is quite the big room. You know, I might as well go rest here, actually. 1 to restore CP, 2 restore EP. 100 per person, huh? They really increased the rates in this game. Juicy steak, homemade pudding, and nightmare killer. Juicy steak we already have access to, I believe. Yep. Oh, do I not get the recipe for the Dynasty noodles? I guess you only get the recipe from eating regular dishes, not Supreme stuff. Hold on. Voice can be heard from behind the door. Is something wrong? Not really, it sounds like the mayor is still in the middle of something. Maybe he has visitors. Oh, you folks have business with the mayor? It must be learned properly. Oh, wait, so... Wait, what do you mean properly? Like, we have to... Wait. Do we start to learn recipes... Oh, we can't learn recipes from eating, or... Or do we have to, like, look for recipes, like... from random spots and NPCs and stuff? Because, I guess I wasn't paying attention as I was eating items. I was like, hey, Patchy, how you doing? Yeah, we're looking for him. Oh, so we came to the right place after all. That's good news. Yep, this is the place, but, you see... Probably not a good time to barge in right now. Sounds like having a serious discussion with someone or another. Discussion about what? You know how the CGF pulled their forces from the area this morning? They didn't find any clues on the beast that attacked Mainz, so we're freaking out about what to do. As that was happening, some help showed up from the city. Help? Only one group comes to mind. The Bracers, probably. I don't know much, but they're coming up with countermeasures against the monsters. I don't know why you're here either, but I wait a bit before you see the mayor. I swear to God. The Bracers? Now, it must not have been Estelle and Joshua, because they were still in town before we left. It must have been the other Bracers, or something. So wait, cooking system is different in this game. There's even 2 quarts for me to play with when cooking. Ah, so I had to find the recipes from... So you're telling me I wasted all that Mira for nothing? Oh, god damn it. If he's busy, it'd be unprofessional to storm in on him now. Let's gather all the info we can around town and reconvene here later. I think that's about all we can do in this situation. Nothing likes to be clear-cut in this line of work, eh? You know about that locked tunnel outside of town, right? Apparently it's a long-abandoned mine shaft. Doesn't that sound awesome? I want to explore it someday. Then again, going anywhere near there will only put me on the mayor's bad side. Yeah, and put you on the deathbed. Ownership of crossbow has long been disputed between Erbonia and Calvard. The Septium produced here in Mainz has been one of the leading causes of that. Nowadays, crossbow's prosperity comes from being Zemuria's leading trade center, but that doesn't mean Septium mining isn't still important. Buying supreme dishes can get me the Giza reward quicker. Yeah, I did see the option to give the Dynasty noodles earlier. I think I did, yeah, I did give it and I bought an extra copy. One of the miners was attacked by a monster long ago. Wounds weren't too serious, so I'll take a few days off. Got it? God, Goddess, I wish that was me. See, my husband was attacked by a monster on his way home from work. I'm glad his wound isn't too serious. If I were him, I'd be thinking, I'm so lucky to get a few days off from work. Damn, is that bad in this mining town, huh? I'm supposed to help Marlo learn the ropes, but I can't really do much with the starry state I'm in. All this is that damn mutt's fault. Next time it shows up, I'm gonna beat the sill with the dull end of my shovel. That feel when you're considered lucky you get injured out of nowhere. I was like, oh damn, I have several lacerations and broken bones. Woo, I get a few days off from work! Like they added a star in the dialogue. Oh yeah, the little touches here and there are really nice to see. Like the little, like, since there's no voice acting, like they add little quirks like that, just add extra personality to even the general NPCs. It's like Falcon does such a nice job. That or then I'm pretty sure yeah. Don't mind me rambling. I love helping Daddy with work. It may be a little rude to our neighbors, but he's always nice to me. Even the little kid has a little music note. These recent monster attacks or whatever really fire up my orbit. You know, if someone in town got mauled by one of those things, if it ever tried to hurt my Kimmy, there would be hell to pay. Oh, what the heck? Bro, they sell these? I mean, it's the initial chapters, but bro. Protective helmet? No, I don't care about that. Salvage option, if I missed them earlier. Oh yeah. I doubt they'll be as generous with the later copies. Only the initial stuff. This must be the entrance to Mainz mine. It's locked. I can't blame them for being cautious after the wolf attacks. Well, give her out for some thought, okay? We'll be in touch real soon. Actually, we'll come ask you about it tomorrow, so we'll expect an answer then. Oh no, the Mafia! The CGF pulled out and now the Mafia is making a move in on the mining town to make one huge profit. Oh, fuck no. All it'll take is one more little push from us. Almost there, I can see the bonus already. So that's the black van. A Mafia. Revash goons. They're the last people I expected to show up in Mainz. Whoa, wait a second, why the hell were they talking to the mayor? We assumed the bracers were going to help, but the reality was much worse. Yeah, I'd rather they had been bracers. Huh? So that wasn't the mayor's van, but theirs. Revash gotten their hands on Imperial-made vehicles, have they? The question still stands. What business could the Mafia have with a mining town like Mainz? True, I bet they'd rather avoid working outside of town, not really their MO. All we can do is ask the mayor about it. Hopefully he can give us leads on the wolves and why the Mafia decided to pay him a visit. Oh boy, this ain't good. This is not good. What? You're already back. Excuse us. Didn't you hear me? I can't make a decision just like that. Come back some... Oh, what's this? Oh my. Who aren't the people who we just spoke to, are you? Oh, pardon my rudeness. I'm Bixen, Mainz's mayor. It's fine, sir. We apologize for visiting at such a stressful time for you. Well, I wouldn't say I'm particularly bothered by it. Who exactly are you folks? Oh right, Crosswell Police Department, Special Support Section. We came to ask you about the recent monster attack if you don't mind. Ah, so that's it. You're with the city's police department, are you? At first I thought you were Bracer Rookies who decided to swing by Mainz. Yeah, we get that a lot. You see, we already asked around town trying to dig up any information we could. According to what we heard, there hasn't been just one isolated case. You heard correctly. There have now been 3 separate attacks in the area. Each instance took place at night, and no one was injured during the first 2, but yesterday the culprits drew blood. Luckily, he only suffered minor injuries, but the damage caused by the beast is getting worse. As a result, the whole town is too nervous to step outside at night. That's worse than I thought. And nothing came of the Guardian Force's investigation. Zilch. Those wolves, or whatever they are, too cunning for their own good. However, the CGF is still the CGF. What do they think they're doing abandoning us after not solving a thing? Doesn't that just grind your gears? I can understand your confusion, sir. Looks like they got a lot to worry about. You probably requested help from the Bracer Guild, eh? Yes, well before the CGF arrived in Mainz, we submitted a report to the guild. Sad to say, the guild was too caught up in something I couldn't send anyone here. In the end, the CGF was dispatched to Mainz and knew full well they couldn't watch over us 24/7, but... Wait, you would think that with the top 3 bracers in the continent and former executors, Crossbow should be a peaceful place? Yeah, but... You don't, like, that's only 3 people and a few other lower ranked bracers. So, trying to cover the entirety of the Crossbow region. So, you can only have so many people go everywhere at once. So that's where we step in. Kind of filling in the holes they can't get. It must have caught you off guard for the Crossbow Guardian force to suddenly withdraw this morning. Exactly, it's like my father used to say, when it rains, it pours. Since I had nothing else, I decided I might as well ask the guild for help again. But someone else knocked on my door first. I'm sure you saw them before you came in. You mean Revash. If you don't mind me asking, what did they want to talk to you about? I don't mind sharing. With the CGF gone, Revash has offered to become the town's new bodyguards. The beast could attack any time, they told me. But bodyguards? Them! Interesting. I doubt they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart, right? No, they are, but they also weren't planning on taking Mira as payment. Instead, they wish to build a monopoly on our Septium operations. A monopoly on your mine? The state government should have the mining rights, shouldn't they? Yes, to ensure we don't mine too much, we have to abide by the government mandates. But there's an international demand for Septium, so we can't go overboard with selling it. However, who we sell our Septium to is ultimately left to our discretion. For them, playing bodyguard obscures the real objective, controlling Mainz's Septium industry. Be that as it may, we saw partnerships we've built up with merchants over the years. No matter which way I try to look at it, this whole thing is a disaster. I'm sorry to hear that. Things seem to go straight to Gena whenever Ravash is involved. Mayor Bixen, how do you feel about letting us handle the attacks from here on out? I think we're capable of cracking this case. Really? Lloyd, are you sure? You said you are the special support section. Is it really smart to rely on the police rather than the CGF or Bracer Guild? You can trust us with this, sir. If things go according to plan, we can have this solved by tomorrow. Lloyd, was it wise to promise something like that? We confirmed there are 2 types of wolves present in this case. Do you think we'll be able to take down the culprits by tomorrow? Well, we don't necessarily need to exterminate them for starters. From the very beginning, our job was to clear the fog surrounding the mysteries in the CGS report, right? Well, when you put it that way, without meaning to, we swapped that objective when dealing with the monsters themselves. I have a proposal, everyone. Like that white wolf implied, I think we already hold all the clues to the case. Why don't we try to have one last meeting and brainstorm about the case? I think that's a good idea. If we try to piece everything together now, maybe we'll discover something new. Alrighty, that's the plan. We should probably catch a bus back to the city. That's not necessary. We can just always stay in Mainz overnight. The inn's guest room is big enough for us to hold our meeting. Someone's eager. Lloyd, if our first case is anything to judge by, you must have realized something about the case, eh? Just like you did with that mess in the downtown district. Yeah, I have. Though I'm not 100% sure, or I'm not 100% sold on my theory yet. If you're willing, I'd appreciate your help in sifting through all the evidence at the meeting. We're happy to help. We should hurry and book a room at the end if we're ready. Now, let's try to sort through our information and come up with a game plan. Many details were foggy in the CGS initial report. We knew about the string of monster attacks, but not much more. Fortunately, our investigations shed light on many of those points. This part can get extra DP as well? Yeah, I imagine. Like, every time there's like there's a group meeting on this, I always assume there's extra DP involved in making your right deductions. But there's still something important that we haven't been able to confirm yet. I thought we got in everything. Huh, what are you talking about? The monster's identity, the den, the objective. Well, it should be the objective. Because, like, the attacks have been kinda random. Like, from Amorica hitting up, like, the livestock and damaging property, to Saint Ursula, to hurting that one intern, and kinda just getting away with that. And then we have the Mainz mining town. Like, the monsters attacked twice already, no one was injured, but then attacked the third time while injuring a miner. So, what's the connection between them? We don't know. The objective, they must carry some purpose? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. We still haven't pinned down the first thing detectives usually look for in an investigation. The monster's objective behind all this. Yeah, that's a good point. Taking the damage they did to St. Ursula into account, doesn't look like they did it cause they had the munchies, does it? According to Amorca Village's chief, there's a possibility that all these attacks are a warning from the Divine Wolves, but it's more likely those black wolves are the culprits. Yes, I agree. If that's the case, our search for an objective Our search for an objective is as bleak as it was minutes ago. I'm afraid so. Still, it's too early to conclude that everything happened because those wolves felt like it. While it may only apply to the hospital case, the wolves must have needed quite the entry route to reach the roof. It's also strange they left without damaging anything and seemingly held back. That is peculiar. It would be unprofessional to conclude that it was just the pack's whim. Basically, our motive is hiding from us. That in itself is a clue, ain't it? Exactly, Randy. In these sorts of cases, people generally follow a particular framework. Different attacks by the same pack. I think if we analyze each individual framework, that could lead us to a proper motive. Framework? It's nothing too complicated. Generally, crimes consist of 4 aspects: the culprit, objective, means, and result. What do you think would happen if we decided to shift what we know around? Oh, so. Wait a second, I'll write these out for us to see. So the culprit were the black wolves, the means were their abilities, as in like their abilities to cause damage. The objective was unknown, property damage and injuries. So were they searching for something? Yeah, that's the gist of it. So how do we go about this shifting you were talking about? Well, how about this? Which one corresponds to the culprit? I mean, the culprit are the black wolves, right? You know, just because I'm being a little bit dumb right now, don't mind me. Oh wait, when prompted to reevaluate thinking... Oh, the second option. Which one corresponds to the objective? The objective? Okay, wait, so... So we shift around what these were, so... The culprit is unknown. The objective was the property damage? So we don't know who the true culprit is. The result... So, the culprit is unknown. The objective... Its ability to test the wolves? Yeah, you are right. Because if the wolves were actually out there to feed on something or just cause havoc, like, they would do much more devastating damage, but these are very controlled attacks when you put it out that way. And the means were the wolves. And the result was the damage. This has got to be it. So we got the means, objective, and the culprit all swapped around. So basically everything shifted upwards. That's it! If we go by this now, rather than the wolves being the culprits, they were the means. And using the wolves' abilities was the objective. Whoa, Lloyd, you totally flipped the case on its head. So you're thinking that people are behind the attacks after all. If they're able to control the wolves, it's natural to think so. Our only problem is not knowing the exact method of control. Also, this little thing right here on the table is bothering me. It's kind of like clipping a little bit on the side. Well, not really clipping, but like, it's not... What's that term when like... kind of like a fabric object or whatever that's hanging off on the side is kind of showing these like little fuzzy lines or whatever? It's kind of like, I mean, I guess it is clipping, like it's kind of like two layers kind of like sticking too close to each other instead of properly overlapping one over the other? I don't remember. So luckily we have a particular statement that can help us guess their method. From someone we talked to. Oh, I think I know. You picked up on it too? You see, that statement came from... Shizuku, right? Their method, the whistling. Shizuku McLean, the Divine Blade of Wind's daughter, will be key to cracking this case wide open. Shizuku's statement. Well, I was starting to get a little anxious, so I opened the window and listened very carefully. I didn't hear any more screams, but I did hear something that almost reminded me of someone breathing. So I guess he must have been taking a deep breath to make that whistle. After hearing that for a few minutes, I suddenly heard what sounded like jumping. Wait, for a few minutes? Oh, okay. But there's more, I think. There was something else I heard on top of what I've already told you. For some reason I felt like I heard faint whistling coming from outside the hospital. Hold on. Was that whistling how they control the wolves? Yeah, I think it's likely. Wolves are quite similar to dogs. Their ears can pick up frequencies the average human ear cannot. Special whistles have been made to exploit that for a while now. Our perps are using a dog whistle, eh? If you train them well enough, you can get warhounds to do damn near anything. Well, it's not like armors use them, it's mainly just Jaegers. I see. Interesting. I think I'm starting to see the dots connect. If this was their method, they'd need a way to transport the wolves around. Wait, did they? I think you're right on track, Ellie. And I also know a way to confirm my line of reasoning. Tio, can I still contact people on my Enigma from all the way out here? Yes, you should be able to make calls as long as you're in crossbow state, but... Ooh, we giving someone a ring? Yeah, the St. Ursula reception desk. Mushy mush. Yes, that's right. Is that so? Thank you very much for your cooperation. How'd it go? It was exactly as you thought. The night the wolves appeared on the roof, there was a Revash & Co. van parked in the St. Ursula parking lot. Oh. They also apparently tried to force them to buy some expensive medical equipment. Wait, Revash tried to make the hospital buy expensive medical equipment? Uncanny timing. Wait a sec, Lloyd. How the hell did you guess that they have a van in a parking lot? Not the bus, but I'm pretty close. Yeah. Like, well, I was thinking like, oh, there's a bus here, but it's like, wait. I guess I didn't make a comment about that, but yeah, it was off thinking that there was a bus that late at night. Buses don't operate during that time of night. So the van used itself as a jumping platform for the wolves to make their way up the roof. How do we know that they didn't drive there late into the night to order the attack? They couldn't have. If they did, Shizuku's sharp ears would have heard the van. At first I thought the wolves probably came from the nearby bushes, but something about that doesn't add up. There wasn't a single trace of paw prints on the wooden boxes facing that side. However, there were visible signs of scratches on the handrails facing the parking lot. The chance that the parking lot was their entry route seems pretty high, doesn't it? I think I understand. Due to the roof being so high up, I never considered that possibility. But if they used the top of the van as a boost, they could have easily made it up there, right? It seems they were quite thorough with their plans. In the end, everything was connected. Their motive must have been to monopolize the septium industry, right? No, maybe that was just a bonus. That's what I'm thinking. Rush is going all out in their efforts to overwhelm and conquer their rival group, Heyu. If they wanted to use those wolves in their fight against them, then they'd have to test whether or not they can control the beasts. Because they'd be useless if they couldn't follow any of their orders. That's the truth behind all these different attacks, ain't it? Yeah, I have no doubt. To start off, the Mafia visited the village right after the CGF withdrew. Isn't that too strange to be a coincidence? And the CGF commander who gave the order is really tied to a Diet member. Don't you think they probably collaborated on this entire thing? Yes, that very well could be. I knew there was corruption in the Diet, but to think they'd go this far. Do you think they plan on going further? Considering they've already conducted combat tests, you think it'd be enough. Given how the CGF withdrew, you'd think they no longer want to conduct any more tests. But something about that doesn't sit well with me. Their actions this time around seem unnecessarily ambitious. A monopoly on the septium industry. If they really wanted that, they'd have to act one last time, wouldn't they? Judging by past encounters with Revash, I think you're spot on there, Tiotan. When do you think the supposed attack will occur? Let's see. We know that Mayor Bixen is probably going to contact the Bracegoat tomorrow. If they really plan on following through with their threat, tonight is their only option. That's right now! Well, that doesn't leave us much choice. We're gonna ambush the wolves and arrest the Revash members behind this then. We must. There's no overlooking something this big. Should we contact the CGF for support? No. If the CGF takes part of this, I bet the Mafia will get to go home scot-free, given their ties to that Diet member. We have to do this alone. Understood. If they appear, it'll most likely be in the middle of the night, right? All the other incidents have occurred late into the night, so that would be a safe assumption. We still have time left before dark. Should we go over our strategy? Well, if we're running short on supplies, we should take care of that first. Once we're done preparing, let's wait here on standby until midnight. When you're ready for midnight, inspect the table. Oh boy, I'm ready. Hey, Windrunner, am I playing Genshin? No. I just have too many other things I want to balance out. Like I still have a lot of stuff on my backlog that I want to play, and putting time into Genshin kind of take away from that. Yeah, like on top of this playthrough and my huge JRPG backlog, on top of other games I might consider doing. Also, I want to say this here. How would you guys like every now and then that I would do Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Randomizer? Because it's been out for the past 3 months, and a friend of mine introduced me to it recently. And oh boy, I've tried it out a little bit. Oh my god. It's hilarious. Because, if anyone's familiar with Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, is the current craze right now? Yeah. So, if you guys are familiar with Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, you know, what was it? Cause like there's a route, at least with like the usual go-tos for easy chests to try to get your foundation of abilities and stuff like that. So, you know, I went through, what was the order again? What was it? 100 Acre Wood, Disney Castle, bit of Twilight Town, and then going back to Disney Castle, we go into the, well, I forget what the world was called again, like the old school Disney World place and all that. And the first thing you go is to go to Pete to as the first boss. So in my test run, when I was playing, or when I was streaming it, or Discord streaming it to some friends of mine, Timeless River? Oh, okay. Yeah, when I went to Timeless River, the first boss, keep in mind, I was level 6, with no guard, with no reflect, with level 1 dodge, roll, and quick run, no glide, and barely any other abilities of note. Lingering Will. I'm like, bruh. I fucking died the moment the battle started. No second chance. No once. Actually, no. I think I did have second chance. I just didn't have once more to keep me alive during the combo. Guard is important though. Look, I know guard is important. I have to find guard. I still haven't found guard yet in my current run. I've been through the first visit of Mulan World. I've been through a bit of Twilight Town already. I've been through a little bit of, or what was it? I went through like 2 or 3 more areas of 100 Acre Wood. Oh my god. Lingering Will out of nowhere. And then, as I was trying to complete, oh yeah, I also beat the first visit to, what was it? The Beast Castle. So, I think the first boss there was, oh yeah, it was Pete. Might as well drive run spam. I don't have any drives! The only unique thing I have is Trinity Limit. And I'm like, bruh, I can't beat Lingering Will or certain other people with just Trinity Limit. No drive? The drives are random. You have to find your drive in a chest or upon level up. So you have random chests. No. Like, during some level ups, I've gotten like... Oh, no. Do you know what I got for one of my level up rewards? 0 XP. The ability that removes your ability to get XP for level 1 challenges. Did they make items easy to farm? No, you can get random Keyblades and other items for Donald and Goofy as you go through the randomizer. It's just, you know, everything is randomized. Everyone's weapons. You can randomize Keyblade abilities. So you can get, like, your Kingdom Key with, like, once more or area recovery. Or you can have, like, the ultimate weapon with, like, Lucky. No, the Donald and Goofy only have randomized weapons within their weapon type. It's not like Donald can have the Keyblade. The randomizer doesn't go that far to give people weapons they shouldn't have. But, oh boy, it... Oh yeah, I didn't say what boss I found in the Mulan world. Data Zaldin. Not regular Zaldin. Data. Or at least I think it was Data, because I died before the intro sequence finished. Because the thing is about the randomizer, which needs to be fixed, you know how in every boss sequence they have that little camera angle that's kind of like going back and forth to go, oh, there's a big boss moment and all that. Yeah, that takes too long, and Data Zaldin ends up hitting you before you get control back, and you just sit there taking hits and die. So you either need extra levels and defense, or second chance plus once more. And the thing is, I already have several defense boosts. The Gaia belt, or I think that's like the best defense belt in the game. And I still die, because I was only like level 12. with... Oh, also, when you beat bosses, you know the defeat bonus that you get for beating bosses like max HP and other stuff? Those are randomized. So I didn't get that many max HP ups from finishing those key moments. So I'm like, bruh. It's so dumb, but I love it. And also the game is permanently on critical mode. Because yes, that's just how the randomizer was coded. Apparently, there's some kind of measures in place to make it so that bosses are scaled in stats depending on where you encounter them. But oh boy, sounds painful. Yeah, it's really painful. Oh, I would love to have a night of just screwing around with the randomizer sometime later. I guess if people want to see you die, then they vote yes. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I'll consider doing it tomorrow or something like that for the hell of it. Cause like it's so fun. Cause like there's nothing that says a bad run like getting a whole bunch of random chests with crafting materials that you can't use because you haven't RNG'd the recipes, or when you need essential abilities or drive forms and all you get is secret answer reports, and I'm just like, bruh. Bruh. Not to mention missing key abilities for quality of life in battle, like your gap closer abilities like sliding dash and other stuff like that. Oh my god. It's gloriously terrible. Do chests restock? Chance to not unlock stuff? No, chests are one time only. There's nothing that really says like that they're that they like restock with other items or abilities. But yeah, you can also limit to the extent what random stuff you get upon level up. So like there's like a thing you can, cause like what was it, when you generate the seed you can apply certain conditions, like whether certain worlds are vanilla or certain worlds have randomized bosses, or if you have random stats on level up. What was it? Oh yeah, you know how I said abilities can get randomized upon level up? You can limit it so that like it only gets randomized up to like level 50 or level 99, so that like you can limit how much RNG there is with like the with leveling. So if you don't want to grind that much, you can just grind up to level 50, and you can know for sure there's nothing more to get from leveling up. Or if you're masochistic, go up to level 99. Good luck with that. Might not get some abilities. Yeah, I mean, that's just part of the randomizer. Sometimes you just don't get stuff at all, sometimes you do. In my current run, I managed to get Explosion, Round Break, what was it? Negative Combo, so that I can just do a 2-hit into Explosion. I have Fyra, Fire Boost, Blizzara, Blizzard Boost, so I'm pretty set with some certain aspects of the combat. Like, I'm just demolishing things because I've gotten several magic and power boosts. I'm actually deleting a good amount of stuff in some of the areas in my run. But, oh boy. For some of the good RNG I've gotten early on in that run, my boss RNG is terrible. Timeless River, Lingering Will, Mulan Visit 1, Data Zalden, okay, Beast Castle is surprisingly free. Did I fight a 4th boss yet? I don't think I fought a 4th boss yet. But oh boy, just the first 2 alone, or something. See, you're the ones who rented the room down the hall, right? I was trying to get that big room, but the lady who runs this place said the room was too spacious for a party of 2. She sure knows her stuff. It's been a while since someone rejected one of my whims. Oh, I should return this tableware to the inn's owners while I still can. Ooh, of course, of course she wanted to eat in the comfort of her own room. My lady can truly be a selfish person. Bringing her meals to the room is the easy part. I'm just worried about tripping when I go return the tableware. Always have to make do with the room we're given, besides there are more important matters to attend to. I've got to negotiate with the mayor again tomorrow. I won't rest until these Septium crystals are mine. They're just within my reach. Oh wait, did I say bye to you, Lum? Sorry. Yeah. Good luck with your studies, Lum. Thanks for stopping by. What do you think of the room? Nice and spacious, right? It's not every day that young folks like you all decide to stay with us. It falls on me to treat you right. No, oh, you all going out? Things have been dangerous lately, so try not to stay out too late, alright? Sake might be a good choice. It all sends your fatigue from the day packing. Just don't drink too much of it. You'll regret it if you do. I can still find Back Alley Volume 3. Wait, Back Alley Volume 3 was here? And Enter the Mine. Really? Ah, Mr. Gans, how can your liver handle getting wasted day after day? I wish you'd just go home after work, but that's a long shot. Glug. Ah, cracking open a coal line after work is the best. I can't drink too much though. I'd never hear the end if I showed up to work hungover. On top of that, Gans is a lightweight.
Yes, sure, boy. I'm gonna win big at a casita someday. Not be a breeze after that. Hey, Mark, are you even listening to me?
Yeah. Come on, man. How long are you gonna repeat that pipe dream? Vixen looks beside himself with worry. Maybe I should cook him some treats to cheer him up. A monopoly on the Septium industry. Of course everyone's safety is my #1 priority. But what about our regular trade partners? We can't afford to lose their trust. Mayor Vixen is really under a lot of stress right now. I'm sure they'll attack tonight. Let's get ready and stand by the inn. Oh yeah, I should also try cooking something. Oh, did I already cook everything? Yeah. Let's see, elegant steak, that was Randy's job. Aw, 2 juicy steaks. Aromatic stew was HP, defense, and freeze. Tio can make that. Let's make 3. Aromatic stew. Resurrection fry. Omu rice. Aw. Ham sandwich. Wait, who can do that? Randy. Partner sandwich. Tio for the both of these. Go. Failure dumplings. I mean, we got it. We got more fish bait. Oh yeah, you said there were quartz to influence cooking. Oh, I guess that's how we get some of our fish bait. Okay. I mean, that does make it easier. We could just... I mean, it's a bit roundabout, but okay. Hey, are you really skipping another drinking party at the bar? But the mayor told me to hurry home after my shift. What's wrong with that? You forced my hand, Loggy. You are an introvert. Shut up, Amy. Well, hey, there's no introverts, Jamie. Sometimes if people want to keep to themselves, they keep to themselves. I wish she'd mind her own business. Besides, I can't really stomach alcohol. Same here, buddy. Oh dear, my grandchildren never fail to cause a ruckus in the middle of the night. I mean, I've tried every night, or what was it, when I hung out with my friends, like, the occasional shot or something, but I'm like, this tastes like crap, bro. I mean, maybe it's one of those things where you just have to get used to it or something, but it's like, if I don't like it from, like, the first taste, I don't like it. You know? When I can't come to it enough, I already finished this book I bought recently. It was pretty interesting. Would you like to give it a read? I hope you enjoy it. Hey, back alley doctor. Husband down in the dumps. Hope he gets better soon. Okay, let's give this a quick read. Okay. Chapter 3. The Patient. The rain let up before they realized, draping them in humid air. It's quite the hospital, isn't it? The Ameria General Hospital was built only last year. A marvelous structure, pristine and dignified. Clearly a project the prince could be proud of. Dr. Glenn, this way. Sherry welcomed the awestruck Glenn further inside. As a doctor not employed by the hospital, Glenn examining a patient was taboo. He had hoped to stand out as little as possible, but in this spotless ward with its intensely white interior, Glenn's dirty appearance stuck out like a sore thumb. Stares from patients and staff alike bore down on him. Sherry and Glenn proceeded to the pediatric ward, room 303. Sherry knocked thrice. He opened the door to meet Hugo, an innocent-looking boy of around 14 years of age. Sherry, where'd you go? Hugo knew the apologizing Sherry well. Brazen would perfectly describe the boy. Sherry introduced Glenn, and the boy greeted him with a friendly, "Nice to meet you." Glenn didn't answer, instead swept his eyes around the room. He spotted the violin leaning against the wall and remembered what Sherry had told him along the way. Hugo won a great number of awards as a violin prodigy. Last month, magazines even ran features on him. Just when his fame was reaching its peak, he was struck with crystallization. Glenn made a sour face. He saw the boy wore thick gloves on both hands. Gloves. Patients with the disease often wear them to conceal symptoms. "I'll begin a medical exam at once," Glenn announced, and immediately approached and grabbed his right wrist forcefully. What are you doing?" Hugo fiercely resisted but couldn't break free. Sherry watched the reckless examination, worried. Glenn forcibly removed the glove. Hugo was flustered, but not even adults could have escaped Glenn's brawny arm. Glenn gasped upon seeing the gleam. Where one should have seen a boy's tender hand, instead there gleamed a cold, crystalline shape, sparkling like septium, emerald green like esmeralda. This was crystallization indeed. What happened next? Okay, I can enter the mine now? Okay, let's see. There we go. That's everyone by my count. No, it looks like Gantz and Marlowe already snuck away to the bar. Well, as long as they're indoors, I guess. Excuse me, what exactly are you doing? Oh, I'm just closing the mine's gate. Honestly, I can show up every once in a while, so I gotta make sure no one's left inside with those suckers. Monsters. Lloyd, what's the matter? Something's bothering you, right? Oh, I was just thinking. Well, you still have time before the operation, why not train here for a bit? You know, that's really nice that they give you a little grinding spot before before a big fight. Also, I need to mute my mic for a second. Okay. Might be onto something there, Lloyd. It's true we don't have enough time to head back onto the highway. What are you guys talking about? You see, explain the situation. I said they can be allowed to train in the mine. Oh, that's it. Sorry, can't usually do that. The outsiders went inside and got hurt. As the mine chief, that fell onto my shoulders. Oh, is that the case? Nothing we can do then. Hey, now I didn't refuse just yet. Huh? Judging by what's in front of me, you look about as tough as any miner I've ever seen.
If y'all promise nothing crazy in there, I'll make a special exception for you. Seriously. Huh, mighty generous of you. You know, I wanted to give some payback to those butts who tore up Max too. If you promise to get them good, I'd be happy to lend a hand. Alright, give me a sec. God, my throat is killing me right now. Okay then, y'all try not to get too worn out in there. Oh right, the left gate inside leads to the abandoned mine. Stay away from there, you hear? Kind of clear, thanks for the help. No sweat, I'll leave our wolf infestation in your hands. Okay, so make our way left. At any rate, we can enter and exit the mine freely now. Right, let's use this as a warm-up for our operation later. Sesame oil. Mollusk monster loves humidity. Slimy tongue slow its prey. You're a bomb. This is where I put my item. If I had one. Oh my god. I see the like Fairly Odd Parents too. Lava bomb. Your treasure is buried underneath, but you'll never be able to move me. Never. Okay. I'm gonna just chest speak me. Let's see, martial arts uniform. People, good work. You're bound to be the mainstay. Also, we already have martial arts uniforms. We already grinded that out in the casino. I suppose I can sell the extra then. Hey, HP 2! Aha! I'm actually an undercover chest working for the Chest Police Department. You're busted, Buster. Okay. HP 2? Interesting. Wait. I can get Hydro Cannon. Nothing requires me to have 7, right? Yeah, I can actually take off mine. Wait. Shorten SCPD as well. Abandoned mine, locked up tight with the chain. Oh, is that it for this place? Really? I mean, I guess if you really need some easy XP... Hold on, let me do another sweep. So we got that. I guess that's everything. I don't see any other door thing here. Wow. I was not expecting this place to be that small, but I mean, I guess it's just the quick area, just in case you fall behind that much. Basically helps you grind 200 CP and of course HP2 here. Oh yeah, yeah. I already got that covered though, thankfully. Okay. So we got that out of the wrong way. We got that out of the way. I guess we should do a quick breath real quick. Oh, that's a lot. Three. Oh, I only need these 2. Okay. And since we don't have to deal with the monster anymore, let's see. Prevent. Is there? Do I have a prevent mute? Nope. Prevent. Let's prevent faint. Prevent seal. Burn, freeze, sleep. It's the long barrel. Prevents seal, prevents blind, faint, blind. That's fair enough, actually. Alright. Seki win. I mean, I'm playing Trails from Zero right now.